Hi everyone, Scrappy Kathy here with my challenge team post for Bramble Fox. And this month, the challenge is to have 2 or more photos, use Perspextives, use some stenciling, do some paper tearing, and have a multiple font title. So I'm going to do all of those things. And I'm actually scrap lifting a page that Morag Cutts did. I like this bundle of leaves, and I actually, since I'm using different leaves, I don't know if I can achieve that same effect, so I guess I'll have to do it again sometime. But I'm gonna have this little header piece and and this little piece right here, and I actually have some fiber to go down there. So, and then I'll have 3 photos. So we'll see how well I do, and then we'll check back at the end. I'm going to do some stenciling here with this honeycomb stencil, and I'm gonna do it this way, kind of over where the photos are gonna go. And then also I'll do some over here vertically. So I'm gonna have to trim a piece of this paper, a little bit of that paper off. I'm gonna do, this is a Bramble Fox stencil that has bumblebees and this honeycomb, but I'm just using the honeycomb today. And I'm gonna use both mustard seed and fossilized amber. The fossilized amber is gonna kind of go in as a little bit of a shadowing, and I'm gonna see if I can blend that in. Okay, there's, oh, I really like, you can see where the fossilized amber has been. Okay, so I'm gonna do this. That's gonna go about right there. So I'm gonna start here and do and I don't know how much of this will show because, like I said, that's where the leaves are gonna go. But I may join up kind of down here. I'll maybe move it over a little bit. And I'm applying it a little differently in each spot. But I want there to be some dark areas as well as some open areas. So I think that's probably all the stenciling I will do. Let me put this up and get that off to the side. Okay. Now, the next thing I'm going to do before I put any of that together, I want to get the glue drying for this. And I've turned up the paper a little bit. Let me get my trimmer just real quick and get that. When I glued this onto the back, I apparently didn't align it perfectly on this side. So I have a bit to trim off. Okay, done. That was gonna bother me until I got it taken care of. Let's see where that goes. Okay, so I have this little bit of fiber. Now Morag used like some fringed denim, a little piece of fringed denim, and this was already fringed for me. I'm curling up the white torn edge so that I can get the glue under it, and then I'm going to press this up into the glue. I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to use one of my popsicle sticks for this. The wood tends to not stick, and it's not going to be as bad about pulling the fringe back out with it. So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. It's my theory here. And then once I've gotten that down there, let me close up the glue by a little bit of time, and then I'll go snip that. Oops, I snipped into the paper. That was not a good thing to do. I don't recommend that at all. It's not enough to bother me so much that I would redo anything, so, but I still wish it hadn't happened. Okay, so now I'm going to put this up here, and I'm going to put a little bit of foam behind it. I took, what this is some graphic 45 paper, and I tore the strip off, and then I turned that strip upside down and glued it to the back. So I'm just going to make this stretch all the way across. Okay, and then I'm gonna that down and kind of lay that evenly there. I really like how that fringe looks. It's not enough to really compete with the very busy pattern. I think, oh, I've got some dog-related Bramble Fox Paper Snips over here that I may use. These are the things I'd already identified that I would use, and so now let's see. I know that I want this down somewhere, and I'm going to do this tag underneath. I cut my photos in banner shapes, and I don't know, oh, I think I'll put that one down there, this one here, and this one on this. So I'm gonna do that. And that will raise this photo up higher than the others. Not so noticeably. I'm gonna put it, let me get Morag's out for her, because I really like the angles that she put her photos. So this one was down a little bit. So I'm gonna, what I really want is for that to show. So I'm gonna do this right here. And this I will, I'll start now with the gluing that I'm gonna do for all of that. I want it all to bunch together. There. Okay. And that, I really like that gentle curve down. I've got this phrase. It says, "The Beautiful Life." And I'm going to place it right there on that tag. And then I'm going to either put a flower or some leaves underneath that, but I want to let the glue dry. So now I'm going to kind of place these. This one's going to go up a bit. And this one is going to be kind of under it like so. And I'll let this frame kind of be off to the side as an accent, sort of. There, okay. And I'm just gonna kind of put a little bit of liquid glue that's gonna go flat, and I want it kind of straight there. I'm really putting that there for the blue because I've got a blue frame piece that's gonna go down here. That's gonna work. I was wondering if I might have messed up my ability to use it, but I can always put a butterfly or something. It doesn't bother me a whole lot. Okay, so here we're gonna go with this kind of up there and maybe a little bit to this angle, not parallel to that. There. Okay. I need to curl that up. I'm going to curl that up and curl that up. Okay. This needs to go in place down here where I can start building that cluster. This worries me, kind of how these leaves are gonna work. I think my original idea if we can get that. Let me pull that up, and I want the fringe to go over. Okay, and then for sure, I need a little butterfly right there to hide where that ends. And I'm gonna put the butterfly right over the fringe so that it kind of stands out. And then I have this that's going to go inside, further defining this piece. Now Morag has a tag down there and it is adorable. I didn't have one that I thought would work as well as hers did. So I'm kind of going with, this is from the puppy dog related Paper Snips, and it says good dog. I'm going to put it right there, and maybe do another small butterfly right here. I love this Graphic 45 paper. It came in a Mind the Scrap kit, and I think everything on this page came in that kit, except the Bramble Fox products. So this is the November Mind the Scrap kit. Okay, now I have a couple of floral bits. One of which could go there. I'm thinking this could go here. Let me get some foam on them. These photos were taken on Thanksgiving Day, so I have a sticker sheet that has some Thanksgiving sentiments, and I will I'll look at adding some of those. I didn't identify any and pull them out and get them ready for this page. I'm going to cut some off of here to get that under there. And I'm going to do this across here. And then I'm going to put the leaves let's see, that could go down there because I want that frame to show. Okay, now I'm going to pull the leaves that have the closest colors to what's going on here, and I'm just going to have to start with I'm going to have to start with one and just run with it and figure out as I'm going to have to commit to the first one. I've gone over this a million times. I tried dry fitting and I tried an arrangement, but if you're not gluing them down and you can't, you know, kind of move things around, then it's really hard to see what's happening. I chose these colors based on James's shirt and I'm going to okay, so those are down. I have this that I wanted to include, but I may do it down here just to balance those. So now I'm going to look for, I like this cluster because it has these oranges and teals. Okay, let me do I've got some small leaf clusters that can go there. Let's go here. Okay, that's down. I'm again kind of looking, ooh, I like this one, and it can go here, I think, and kind of snake down that way. And I'm gonna cut the stem off, and let me get some foam on here. I don't know which there's no rhyme or reason. If you're wondering how I'm picking which ones to lift up, I'm not thinking about it. I'm just kind of placing the foam kind of randomly so that I get some of them lifted and some of them kind of hugging the background. And I don't, like I said, I don't have any rhyme or reason for how I'm choosing these things. Like, for instance, I have foam on this one, but it's over that leaf, so I really don't need foam on it. But this one does have foam, so that's kind of overlapping over there. Now I need to find there's a cluster that's almost entirely purple. I don't think that's appropriate. I'm gonna go for this floral right here. And I'm gonna raise it up where it comes out there. And now I'm gonna take single leaves, and I'm probably gonna glue these straight back to the background. Let's see, I have some more single leaves in here. There were several. This is a good one. Put it right there. And here's a small cluster. I'm going to glue this one down, this little one down, and let it kind of overlap these other leaves. And I may be pretty close to finished. Here's one that maybe could go right there. I'm gonna just glue this up to that upper. Just let it go like that. Now I want to take the perfect cluster. This is a large cluster. Ooh, this is a little tiny one. I I don't want to be, let's see. I'm going to put that one right here somewhere. I don't know if I want it pointing up or down. I'm thinking I'm going to point it up and maybe off to the side like that. Right here, I don't want to have too much pink because there's no pink over there. And it's not time for, or the right place for an accent color. I need something that kind of, when I'm trying to tie in things that don't really, honest to goodness, match. Like this leaf pattern with the orange and the teal would be perfect. This one with the purple and the pink, maybe not, although that doesn't look bad, and it does tie in these colors over to here. Maybe I'm going back on everything I just said. But I'm gonna keep looking for, okay, I'd like a leaf with a lot, or a leaf cluster with a lot of yellow in it. And here's a little tiny one. I like that. It's good scale too. So, and I've got one here that could be a third. And I'm going to curl them and glue them down this way. It makes sure they're touching. Okay, and I have this one which could kind of go over on the other side. Not liking that. That's not necessary. This is not necessary either. So I'm going to put this like right in here. Okay, so I think I've got enough leaves in that cascade down. I'm going to now look at my little basket of goodies. I think I spilled a leaf cluster onto the floor. I have, well, let's do the title. I want, on Morag's, she has a, like a little cluster with a cloud and a word strip there. And I thought I would do a dog bowl there and a bone maybe across that flower, just for and I'm going to overlap it onto the photo there. And this little clip, I thought I would do right there. And if I do it right, it'll overlap onto the upper part. and that will keep it lifted from the background. Now I have this little, this was cut from the 49 and Market packaging for these leaves. The dog bowl and the bone and Enjoy This Moment, all the other little cut aparts like this are from the from Word Snips. And I like this, and it's pink, so it kind of goes nicely with the pink flower over here. I was going to put this on the side, and I suppose I could do it that way, but that was before I decided to use the frame. So I'm going to put it there. I have a little circle-y thing that says nuts about you. And that could go, maybe, don't really want to do that. I guess I could have it hanging down from there, and then I could do a butterfly right there. I want to do some to adorn that photo some way. So I've got a couple, 3 butterflies here. Let me put some foam behind this. I think I said a minute ago, let's work on that title. And of course I haven't done it. You know what? If I put that there, then I don't have room for the other part of my title. So Adorable is going to go here, and then Reese is going to go there. So let's do the title. Let's get that down, and then I'll see where or if I need that nuts about you. I think that's straight there. Okay, now we're going to spell out Reese with these multicolor letters that are in a completely different font. So let's go for an R, and I'll worry about these butterflies as well. Okay, I'm thinking I need a butterfly right here, and I'm getting a little too picky. Okay, so R, I'm going to go for this hot pink R. And I want it up partly on the, I'm going to need some, these don't stick very well. Going to need some glue, just a touch. I want it overlapping this, the white part of the tear. And then I have a gold E and a dark green E. Okay. And I need an S. Okay, there's my other butterfly. I thought I had another. I'm going to go with the blue S. It seemed kind of sticky. And I'm going to go with this lavender E. The light green, the mint green color really doesn't exist on here. Maybe in some of the leaves, which is also where the lavender exists. Okay, that needs to go. I thought I had room, but not without some adjustment. Okay, adorable Reese. And now I'm going to put this, let's see, which one do I want to use? I want to use this one right here. Let the wing kind of overlap the dog bone, or the dog bowl, the food bowl. I've got this yellow one, which could go down here, and this reddish orange could go there. So we'll go with the reddish orange. It's already got a and the orange in my David Hockney print back there. Kind of goes with these flowers. I'm gonna snug that wing underneath. Well, if I do that, then I can't get I can't get it at an angle. So I'm gonna go like this and let it just overlap right there. Okay, I am finished, and I thank you very much for sticking with me through this. I love it. I have to tell you, I do love it. I did notice that Morag had some twine. She has this twine on the tag and then this twine, but she's also just got a string of twine kind of swirling, you know, kind of through there. So I'm going to see what I can do with that. And I haven't used this, and I don't know if I will. Maybe right there. It's a different pink from anything else, so I'm just going to put it here and use it somewhere else. Okay. I'm going to put a little bit of glue down right here. And that's not enough to make that stay. Let me get my popsicle stick. And then I'm gonna kind of twirl it around. And stick it down right here. And that glue will dry clear, so it's going to be fine. And then a little glue right here to get that down. And then it's soaking in to both the rope and the paper. And to some degree, maybe the popsicle stick. So this is gonna go maybe right here. Why don't I do it again? Right there. I'll just kind of twirl it. And I will get this stuck down off camera. And I'm gonna cut another length of this so that it kind of comes around. I'll let that one maybe go off the page, and I'll cut some more and finish that up. So I thank you very much for watching, and well, I guess I want to get it like this and kind of show you close up. I'm happy with it. I love the bright colors, and even though these are kind of muted, there's enough overlap with the kind of pinkish flowers in the pattern paper, so I'm okay with it. I thank you for watching. Bye.